My friend, in her quest for a bargain, rented a windowless room and encountered something she would never forget. This is a spine-chilling experience that befell my friend Xiaoli this September. Just graduated, Xiaoli and her best friend, Xiaoting, decided to share a house in Guangdong. The house was beautifully decorated and seemed new, with a one-bedroom, one-living-room structure. However, the bedroom was odd, narrow, small, and without a window. But considering the rent was only 500 yuan per month, they didn't hesitate to move in. During that time, Xiaoli was under immense pressure as she searched for a job. On August 23rd, around 1 p.m., Xiaoli was dozing off in the bedroom. Suddenly, she heard the sound of someone opening the door. At first, she thought it was Xiaoting coming back, but upon closer listening, she realized it wasn't, because the footsteps were accompanied by the sound of a baby crying and wheels rolling. The person circled around the living room several times before stopping at their bedroom door. Xiaoli was very sleepy at that time. Mumbling, she said, "Please lower your voice," thinking it must be the landlord checking on the house. Then she continued to sleep. After a while, Xiaoli was suddenly woken up by a vigorous knocking on the door. She quickly jumped up to open the door, only to find no one at the bedroom door or in the living room. She called out Xiaoting's name, but there was no response. Xiaoli had no choice but to close the door and lie back on the bed. However, this time she did not lock the door from the inside as she usually did when sleeping. Barely 5 minutes after lying down and closing her eyes, the sound of someone pushing a baby stroller appeared again, louder and faster than before. The person circled around the living room twice before stopping at their bedroom door again. Then, Xiaoli saw the bedroom door slowly open, but she couldn't see anyone entering. At this moment, Xiaoli wanted to get up but couldn't. She couldn't move or speak, could only roll her eyes. She immediately realized something was wrong. She was being pressed down by the bed. As Xiaoli suddenly realized that she was pinned down on the bed, she caught a glimpse of a blurry face. The face had only a head and no body, with messy hair hanging down, looking like a girl. The face floated in from the bedroom door, making Xiaoli feel that the temperature around her suddenly became extremely cold. As everyone knows, in Guangdong's August, without air conditioning, it is impossible to sleep at all. But Xiaoli was actually shivering from the cold. She quietly watched as the face approached her until there was only one finger's width between their two heads. They stared at each other for several minutes, during which time the pain was truly unbearable. At this moment, Xiaoting returned. When she opened the door, the face suddenly disappeared and Xiaoli finally regained her consciousness. She immediately hid because she usually likes to play some escape room games, listen to stories, and has a strong courage, so she was not afraid. She thought it was just because of too much pressure, so she didn't pay much attention to it. However, things did not end there. The same thing happened again on the fourth night. At that time, Xiaoli was lying on the bed resting, while her roommate had just gotten off work and was taking a shower. This time, she was pinned down again. She felt that her feet were forcefully held by someone and then pulled downwards. The strength was very large and it felt very real. Her whole body slid towards the end of the bed. Fortunately, she was covered with a quilt at that time, which covered half of her face and blocked her sight, making it impossible to see who was pulling her feet. But she was sure it couldn't be her roommate, because her roommate Xiaoting was taking a shower in the bathroom with loud water sound. It was really a situation where she couldn't cry for help even if she wanted to. Fortunately, after more than 10 seconds, her roommate finished showering. As soon as the bathroom door opened, the feeling of pulling her feet also immediately disappeared and she could move again. This experience scared her badly, so she told her roommate about this matter. Her roommate also thought it might be an illusion caused by too much pressure. In short, her roommate did not encounter any strange things. Since then, Xiaoli quickly took some protective charms and nothing strange happened again afterwards.